Hey everyone, I just got back from Target, and let me say, I saw on Saving with Vetta the Greenworks deal and the light bulbs, and I was like, I gotta go pick up my clinical paperwork today. So I said, it's right next to Target, so I'm like, I'm on it, and shiny. Um, so I was like, let me do Target, I'm right there. What? It wasn't a nightmare, but we always talk about like profiling like cashiers, like the young ones know what they're doing, they just want to ring you through. Look for the cashier who's just trying to get out of there. We always joke around about cashier profiling. It almost seems like we're you know whatever, racist, biggity on who, but we just want the easiest transaction to go through. So anyways, I printed all the coupons last night. I had a bunch of them, the GE ones. I had some of the Greenworks and the Glade, and I had to go get the manufacturer coupons for the Greenworks and the ones from Target.com, and I went and printed the Method ones. So I'm like, cool. I'm just, if they have the stuff, great, and so I went. So this is just, I don't know. I've never done it. This is all the stuff that I bought. There's my 3 Greenworks, and then you get the free Greenworks laundry detergent. Dish detergent. 2 Glades. I got 2 Method products that were on clearance, and I got 5 of the GEs that were on clearance for $1.78. So I'm saying, okay, well, I'm gonna get 5 of these GEs that are on clearance for $1.78 because the coupon is $2. So I said, all right, if it gives me overage, then I'll let the 5th one eat up the overage because I only had 4 coupons. I wasn't trying to push it with having too many coupons, even though we have like 12 devices here, so I can print 24. But some Targets get iffy about telling you can only use 1 because the coupon says limit 1 per customer. But sometimes the cashiers don't really care, and if they don't care, I know it's using too many coupons, but it's better than having them split up the transaction into 2 separate orders. But so, anyways, I thought the overage would go over to this. If it didn't, I was like, you know what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many bulbs are in here. 6 light bulbs because it's a bonus pack. So I was like, that's a great deal. $1.78 for a 6-pack, even if I have to pay for this, out of pocket. So I did that. These Methods were on clearance for $2.54. And then the Glades were 97 cents, and then the Greenworks were on sale for $2.36, I believe. Yeah. So I'm saying to myself, I did all the math, and I'm saying, okay, well, if I get the overage, I'll pay around $2 and change and tax, whatever. But then I was saying to myself, if the light bulbs don't go through and I have to pay for the 5th one, it'll be closer to like $4. And I'm like, okay, it's fantastic. $4 for 2, 4, 6, 8, 13 items. Fantastic. It's like 40 cents each. Not even. So she rings me up. The Greenworks coupons, the Glade coupons. The thing about the Target machine is, I think she was new because it said, what is the cost of this item when she scanned the coupon? Well, it was asking the cost of the item, not the cost of the coupon. So she put in, I don't know what she did. She put in $1, and then she did it for the next Glade one, and then she did the 2 Greenworks, and the Greenworks did the same thing. What is the cost of this item? So then she went on. The GEs didn't work because it exceeded the value. It said no items match. So she called, and they said just put them in manually for $1.78. Don't give the overage. And then everything else went smoothly. So my total was subtotal was $12.01 and 69 cents change. I hate using this damn camera. Right there. So I said I'm pushing the cart back to the other side because there's there's a set of registers where you can always go through real fast and you don't ever hold up a line, right? But what happens once my coupons don't start working? There's like 6 people behind me. I'm like, every time, right? So I'm saying to myself, $12. I'm like, I'm good at math. I couldn't have done I couldn't have screwed that up that bad. You know, sometimes I'm like, okay, well, the coupon didn't work. I got to recalculate, blah, 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 blah. But I was like, no way. So I'm like, I'm looking in the bags. I'm like, okay, 2 Glades. I'm like, okay, here's 5 things of light bulbs. Here's my 2 methods. And then I looked on the bottom here, and I was like, what the hell is $4 right here? So I'm like, I'm counting my items over and over again. I'm like, okay, 13 items, but I have 17 items on my receipt. I'm like, maybe she started ringing somebody else's order up and then went on to me. I'm like, so I went up to customer service within like 2 minutes, you know, and I said, I didn't buy these extra. I don't know what these $4 are for. And she's like, oh, this is a generic barcode that we use for an item when it doesn't ring up or doesn't have a price. I said, well, that didn't happen. I said, everything rang through. She goes, are you sure? So she looks at my bag. She's like, okay, well, let me call. She calls Carlos. And I'm thinking Carlos is like the manager. So here comes security. And I'm like, oh, great. So she explains to him what happens. And he says to me, well, I'm going to have to see what you did at the register because I don't know what that is. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You mean you need to go see what your cashier did at the register? And he goes, excuse me? I said, I didn't do anything wrong. Here are the items. You can see what time I bought it. I'm here within 5 minutes. I didn't go anywhere with these bags. I was like, don't tell me what I did. I used coupons and I paid for my items. I was like, go find out what your cashier did. And he's like, well, I'm like, he's like, that's not what I meant. I said, well, then don't tell a customer. Let me go see what you did on camera to make them feel like they're trying to steal something or do something wrong. So then he comes back after like 5 minutes and says, well, it was coupons. I said, okay. Well, when she scanned it, she's like, I can see on the camera. This is how good they can see. He goes, I can see on the camera that the coupons, it was 4 coupons. And I'm like, okay. So I said, well, she's got the coupons. She's literally like 10 feet away. So he goes over, he's going to go get the coupons, and she says, well, did she have to put in any coupons by hand? I said, yeah. It said, blah, 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 what's the price of the item? And she typed in $1. So the customer service goes, I know exactly what she did. She charged you $4 instead of taking $4 off. So he comes back with the coupon. She scans the coupons. It does the same thing. She's like, okay, yeah. So I said, my total was only supposed to be like $4. She's like, no, we're going to give you your $4 back. So she gives me $4 back. And I'm just thinking to myself, still not right. $4 off of 12 is 8. I'm like, So I'm like pushing my carriage real slow. And I'm saying, I'm adding it up. Okay, $1.78, 54 cents for this item, 54 cents for this item. I was like, okay, and then these are 36 cents, 36 cents, 36 cents. I'm like, still should have been like $4. So I go back and I get back in line. She's like, did I do something wrong? I said, yeah, I think so. I said, here's where she gave me back my first $4. And I said, if she overrang me by $4 and you gave me $4 back, you still have my coupons, and I didn't get $4 off my order. So she's kind of like looking, and she's like, huh? And I said, okay, you have 4 coupons that didn't work. She charged me $4 over. And I said, I never got those $4 off. And she's like, oh yeah, I owed you 8. I'm like, yeah, give me my $4. And so she gives me, and she's like, I'm really sorry. I was like, you know what, you were pleasant. The cashier was pleasant, even though she really didn't, she screwed up. The security guy, I don't think was super pleasant. And then here's the other $4 she gave me back. So all said and done, it was supposed to be, they probably screwed up because they probably charged me tax on things. I don't know. But, so technically I only paid $4 for all that stuff, which is fantastic. Saving with Vetta, and she's got a great blog, savingwithvetta.com. Every deal she talks about, she puts on there. So make sure you pop over, subscribe to her page. And I went to a local CVS, and they had that Crayola thing for the iPad. I don't know if anybody has an iPad, but I have so many god kids. It's kind of cool. It's on clearance for like $7 at mine. So you download this little app right here. No. Well, you download that app right there. Woo. Let's see. This is the Crayola app, and it comes with this cool electronic pen, and you turn it on. And it kind of starts glowing there. And it's cool because you can you pick all these crayons. If you have an iPad, kids can draw, free draw, they can color. And the cool thing too is like when you color, I don't know if I can do it. Oh yeah, see the kids have options for like coloring book, make a coloring page, free draw, and this cool marker doesn't let you overdraw outside of the lines. So if you I tried one last night. Oh, let me turn it on. Yeah, I went and painted some little farm with pig scenes, and I could color all the pigs different colors, and it's actually pretty cool. So I don't know if your CVS will have it on clearance, but I used 5 ECBs and paid $2 out of pocket for this, so really good deal. So, all right, that was about it. Still love all of you. And I'm gonna go watch some of your deals and then study for exams and get ready to take care of some patients tomorrow. Peace, peace, deuces. Long story, I know. Sorry.